Testing, testing, testing. We are actually recording for the first time in ages. Hello everybody, welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome to a brand new Let's Play here on Greenwich Farm. Hello, this is Simulate in production. This is not recorded with the video. I just want to go ahead and say it's actually Greenwich Farm, which is what I was saying when I did my first look on it, and people said I was wrong. And then I remembered this comment from Greenbale himself, so it is actually Greenwich. So it was right the first time. Blame Landy Kid. I started saying Greenwich because I've been talking to Landy Kid too much. Back to the video. Been a long time, I do know. I'll explain that in a different video. We're just going to jump into this today. So like I said, we're on Greenwich. We are using Seasons. It is good to be back. Actually, we're just waiting right now for a brand new tractor to be delivered. So we have a couple of bangers on the farm, but since we've taken over just, we're going to go ahead and use a new tractor that we have coming in pretty soon. We do have a hired worker going off in the field next to us. I'll show you that in a second, but he's just doing some ploughing. Can we see through this hedge? There he is, down the bottom there, doing some ploughing. Just through there. So that field should be ready to go pretty soon. It is early spring, it's pretty cold. Not sure how long we have to wait for the temperature to go up. We got our telehandler over there waiting to go, because we're going to be using our new tractor straight. In fact, here it comes. Here comes the tractor. So like I said, been a while. I'll talk about that in a separate video. Let's just jump straight into the action today. Here we have it. Our new tractor is being delivered. It's about time. Hello. So there we go. We have a class, if it gets around to the side, we have a class Axion 820. Should serve us pretty well here on the farm. Let's wait for him to park up. Okay, so we're now ready to unload this thing. I'm so excited. I love a new tractor. So we decided to go with class. I was deciding between a John Deere and a class. I thought we'd go for a class. Now, we're going to be paying this off for quite a while, but it should serve us pretty well. Now, this thing would be better on the plow, but the plow's already going. We don't want to pull Billy Bob off. So, let's go ahead and get this turned on. Handbrake off. Works pretty much the same as normal tractor. It's pretty nice inside. Brand new. Right, let's go ahead and reverse this thing off. So, how are you guys doing? Hope you're well. Also, I hope the microphone is loud enough. So I've been messing around with it. There we go. In fact, we're going to go ahead and reverse straight up to our first implements. Like I said, it's going to be a bit of a waste. There's a lot of horsepower to use here on a spreader. We've got some random odd jobs to do today. Like I said, it is seasons, so we have to get the fields ready for planting pretty soon. Right, let's go ahead and get that one off like that. Let's go ahead and connect you up. Let's get the PTO on and all the electrics. There we go, like so. Let's get it lifted up. Awesome stuff. Right, let's go ahead and reset the GoPro for you guys. Right, let's pull this forward. Do you need to sign some paperwork for that truck? We'll go ahead and do that in a second. We've literally got this thing straight off the truck and working. We don't like to waste time here on the farm, so let's go ahead and get that lower down for a minute. We'll keep the engine running, get her warmed up. I'm going to sign off for the truck, and then we'll jump into it. Right, so we are in our JCB telehandler. This thing's pretty old, but it gets the job done. Now, I do have a nice little tool on the bottom there, that tells us our degrees and stuff, so we can be a bit more accurate. So now I know it's dead straight. In fact, I've parked the class in the worst place possible. What am I doing? Right, let's go ahead and get this moved forward a bit. We'll park it on the road. Why not? Let's get it lowered down again. Keep it running. And we'll jump back into the telehandler. So I hope you guys are well. It's been a long time since we've done the video. Rumours that I was quitting and stuff. That's not true. I just, well, there's a few reasons. Like I said, I'll talk about it in a different video. But we have now bought a brand new farm. Let's go ahead and get this lift up. I'm going to lift one at a time. I don't think this telehandler would be able to... why is that suddenly on 70 degrees? Let's go back down to 0 degrees. That should do it. Obviously, it's going to go up as we go up. But it's pretty spot on there. We don't want to get too close to this. That should do the trick. Probably should have gone for the other bag, but never mind. So as you can see, we've got some fertilizer in here. That's the first thing we're going to be doing. Like I said, we've got a lot of odd jobs to do. This is going to be working with seasons, so we can't just do random jobs. Also, big shout out to Greenbale for sending me the 1.1 version of this. This is fully seasons compatible, so really excited to get a series going with this. But anyway, without the with all that out of the way, let's get into the action. Let's go ahead and unload that into there. So I am actually getting some frame issues. I can't tell if it's the yard or that thing, because I found that on Google, so it's probably not the best. We're actually full already on this spreader, so let's go ahead and move the JCB out of the way. Park it in the shed for now out of the way. So yeah, basically we've taken over this farm. We've inherited all of the equipment as well. The only thing we've bought so far is this class, though. Like I said, it should serve us pretty well. Let's go ahead and jump into the class like so. We're going to lift it up. Now, I actually don't know how to get to the field that we're going to today, so bear with me. Right, let's head out. We actually have to go down to the road, so we're kind of in the right place. Anyway, it's got the beacon lights on. There's no indication in here whether our beacon lights are on or not. I don't think. No. So yeah, this video was meant to go out a couple of days ago, but I've had issues with my head tracking. If you guys know me, you know that I don't like playing this game. In fact, I don't like playing most driving games without head tracking that support it. So we can beat this truck here. Yeah, once you go head tracking, you never go back. But it kept crashing, and I have no idea why. But we managed to fix it. I found the reason for that, which is nothing to do with recording, so it's alright. It's just a bit of software I had open. There is Biddy Bob with the plough. He's actually done quite well. A bit messy around the outsides, but we'll see to that later on. Right, we need to go ahead and indicate into here. So let's quickly get our hazard lights on whilst we go and open the gate. Do I have it mapped out? No. No. No worries. We'll just reach over. So we should have a... Oh no, the car's not behind us yet. We managed to beat the traffic somehow. Right, let's go ahead and get the indicator on. And we'll take it down here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the beacon lights off. We do not need them anymore. Where's the bouncy road? In fact, this is a very bouncy road. So yeah, just a bit of a roleplay break in a second. I have no other map to play yet on the channel. If you guys know me from, obviously, a while back, you know I like to play 2 maps at the same time. I have no idea what to do for a second map. Whether to do an American map, a European map, another British map. Let me know in the comment section down below. So actually, let's have a look at our sat-nav. So the best way to do would be to go east to west, I think. So let's go ahead, come up onto the field. Let's zoom out a little bit here. We're going to do the head done last, so we don't drive over what we've just put down. And we should be good there. Cool. So yeah, it's been a long time since I played Farm Sim. I just needed a break from Farm Sim. I'll get into detail where I've actually been, but I didn't want to come back from where I've been and just jump straight back into Farm Sim. There are some changes being made to the channel, and I'll explain them in the same video. But streamers, not streamers, people that like watching streams, I have good news for you. Don't worry, it's not turning into a stream channel. Although I'm going to be streaming quite a fair bit on the old Twitch-a-rooney. Right, let's have a look here. Where should we go? About here, I reckon. Could actually use sat-nav. We have got sat-nav on this thing. Or steering guidance, sorry. It's more... It's not really a sat-nav. It's more just keeps the wheels in a straight line. I think we're a bit too wide here, actually. Oh, actually, we're alright. I think we're about right. Let's keep on going straight along here. Okay, so the real reason I got this class as well is because I am excited for the Platinum Edition. One of the reasons I'm coming back, I think it's going to breathe new life into the game. I haven't tried Seasons yet. Obviously, we're using Seasons now. This is the first time I've used Seasons. I want to give a little shout out to Rainbow Dave Gaming for helping me get used to it. Obviously, I used it in FS17. It's pretty much the same, but there are quite a lot of different things, such as the rotation planner and stuff like that, which he helped me with, which is pretty cool. I'm glad they've implemented stuff like that now, so we can actually plan ahead. We're actually doing alright. I think we're about right there. Let's go ahead and get the hand throttle on. So yeah, big thank you to Rainbow Dave Gaming. I'm sure most of you guys know him. Yeah, he was basically on TeamSpeak. Telling me all the stuff that's changed. So there's stuff like having to let hay dry in the sun and stuff like that now, which is pretty cool. The sort of stuff we wanted in FS17. Let's go ahead and turn it off. We'll go around back here. Right, let's go ahead and crack on with a bit more of this. If you guys are new to the channel, I like doing time lapses inside my videos. So sit back, enjoy, get yourself a cup of tea or whatever, and we'll finish this field. Okay, so this is going to be our last pass now. We're going to go straight into the headland after this one. So I need to try and work out where we need to be. Let's go for a guess. Right here. Not very good at working out the widths of sprayers and stuff. It's not too bad. We need to go a little bit further over this way. That should do it. About there, I reckon. So yeah, another big change that I'm doing on the channel. I will mention this in that separate video as well, but for the people that only really watch the farm sim stuff, in fact that's related, I'm going to get to that in a second as well. I'm going to be playing for me again. I got to the stage of when you start getting views, as a YouTuber, like quite a lot of views, you end up trying to really try and please the viewers and do what they want so you get more views, blah blah blah. But that's not how Simulate started. Simulate started with me just randomly playing the game and people watched, and originally people were just watching because they liked watching me play the game or liked my style and stuff. So from now on we're going to go back to that. I'm just going to play, and if you guys enjoy it, then enjoy the videos. If you guys don't enjoy something I'm doing, then either watch a different series of mine or I don't know, a different YouTuber. It kind of sucks. Oh, I just hit my head tracking. Kind of sucks the life out of the game. But moaning over, that's the moaning done. Let's go ahead and jump straight back into this. So just cracking on with the headland here now. We're going to be playing a lot more games as well on the channel. I really want to do some more Tourist Bus Simulator. I really like that game. I just never really get around to recording it because I always put Farm Sim first. So Farm Sim's still going to be the main game, of course. That's why you guys subscribed to me in the first place. Well, most of you, I suppose. So yeah, it's going to be the main game, but I do want to start playing more. I do want to start putting GTA on the channel as well. But single player GTA. Like LSPDFR and stuff like that. Like you guys already know, I don't do YouTube for the money. I do it for fun. So I don't really care if they demonetize it because it's GTA. I just want to play GTA. I think it'll be fun. Right, we are pretty much done here now. Let's go ahead and get around this corner. How much fertilizer we got left? About half a tank. About half a tank. I think we started there. Let's go ahead and get it turned off. We'll try and stick to our tracks for a minute because we don't want to cause more damage to the ground. We are going to be cultivating this as well later on because our seed drill is also a cultivator. So there we go. There's our first bit of fertilizing done this year. That was actually not that long. Let's go back over this bump. This road makes me feel a bit sick. This path even. Track. Right, there we go. How's Billy Bob getting on? He's got his beacon light on for some reason. Does he have his beacon light on? Can't tell. I think he does. He has his beacon light on. I'm not sure why. So yeah, we don't have... Our seed drill's a bit of a beefy one. That's probably the best bit of equipment we have on this farm apart from this tractor. So we don't need a cultivator. We are going to get a cultivator at some point because I don't know how the previous owner of this farm was doing work without it. So yeah, that's on our shopping list. The traffic's quite quiet today. What day is it? I don't even know. But it's about 10:30 in the morning, so it should be pretty busy. Let's get our beacon light on a second. Let's see what Billy Bob's doing. There's no traffic behind, is there? Yo, there is traffic behind. Sorry, Billy Bob. Can't stop and look. There's a car behind us. Right, sit down here now. I do need to go and fertilise. I need to throw some nitrogen down on some of our grass fields. So this is not the only yard we own. I forgot to mention that at the start. We also own a small cattle farm just on the other side of the of town. However, we don't own any cattle. The previous owners weren't looking after our farm that well. I think they sold them all to pay debts and stuff. So yeah, we need to go ahead and get some more cattle. But we want to make sure we've got food and stuff for them. In fact, we could... Let's make some phone calls. Let's make some phone calls. We might be able to get some stuff in. And then we'll take out a loan and get some cattle. I think that's what we'll do, actually. There's our trailer in there. We've also got this one, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Okay, what we're going to do is get the fertilizer spreader off the back of this. We'll link up a trailer. We'll see if we can... get some stuff off another farm so we're nice and ready. The silage is going to be pretty expensive, I should imagine. Luckily, if we get them early, it's summer. They don't really eat that much over summer. Go ahead and let that lower down. I'm struggling to find the button then. Yeah, they don't eat that much over summer. So we might be the perfect time to get it. And then we get time to get some silage made for the winter. Let's go ahead and get the PTO off. Oh, I get the cables off. PTO. Get that disconnected. So how much we got? We got about 15 grand to spend so far. So let's have a look how much this is going to cost us. In fact, how big is our trailer? Let's have a look at that as well. Okay, we've got a pretty big trailer. I might take the sides off this, the round bale stuff. We are actually using round bales. We have a round baler. We're going to try and buy a square one at some point. So we thought we'd keep these on, but we need to take them off for this, I should imagine. Or we could just open them up. Are they going to get in the way, though? That's the question. I think we'll take them off. We'll play it safe and take them off. Let's get the tractor linked up to this. Let's make some phone calls to see how much we can get some spare stock off them for. Okay, so we're just backing up to our trailer now. So we managed to get 8 straw bales. They had to fly out with straw in it. So farmers are not really in the rush to use it themselves. They just fling it off. So we got that for pretty cheap. We got some hay. I think we got 4 hay. We've got 0 silage for now. Because basically we can't afford to buy any silage off anyone. Was that everything? We got electronics there. Yeah, I think we got everything. Tink, we've got everything. So we need to go ahead and get someone to come down to the store with us. That's where they're meeting us, at the store. We need someone to drive the JCB down, I think. Speaking of which, we also need a bale spike. Do we have one here? We do. Right, let's go ahead and stop here a second. Let's see what tools we got here. So we got a bucket, obviously. Is this a pallet fork or bale spike? This is a pallet fork. Dang it. How much have we got? We've got 7 grand. I think we'll be able to buy... Okay, what we're going to do... Yeah, we'll get the... This is hard. It's hard to plan ahead. Okay, right. So we contacted our cattle farm. Some of them... Well, one of them is going to come up in our front loader tractor. We only have one front loader tractor. For the whole of the estate that we own. Let's get our beacon lights on before we forget. There we go. Yeah, we only have one front loader tractor. We use the telehandler down here, so we don't really need one. So he's going to go ahead and meet us at the store. Well, we do not own a front load bale spike yet, so we're going to go ahead and buy one of them at the same time. We should be able to get one for 7 grand. I'd be surprised if we can't. This thing's actually not as fast as I thought it would be. I thought this would be a pretty fast tractor. Right, so we're going to go ahead and head into town. We've got to go through town, sorry, to get to the store. And hopefully, Sean, that's his name, Sean. Hopefully Sean will meet us down there in our front loader. Right, so let's go ahead and get these loaded up. We have a brand new bale spike here. It's only 600 quid. It's not bad. Not bad for a big lump of metal. Right, so we can scooch this into position kind of here. That should do it. Awesome stuff. Right, what's going to be the best way to do this? I like putting my bales on sideways, personally. So let's see if we can do that. Let's going to go ahead and reposition ourselves here. Get a bit of a run up so we can adjust accordingly. Bit of a random episode number 1, I do realise that, but we're going to have to do 1 at a time. We can maybe do 2 at a time. I don't think we get enough reach, so that's the problem. Doing this so you guys have a better view, also I can see a bit better. Right, as we reverse, let's go ahead and tilt the... Oh, we're losing the hay bale, they're stuck together. There we go, that should do it. That actually went a bit better than I thought it would. Right, load up from the front, of course. For those of you that don't know, I can't even speak today. You want all of your weight, preferably on the linkage, so you don't start waving down the road. That should do about there. We can push him back in a second. Oh, no, too much. Nope. Come on, get off. Why wouldn't you get off? They are not playing well today. Jeez. Realism, yo. If I put a bit of pressure on them, will they do it then? Well, that was just awful. Just awful. And this is the default in-game one as well. Right, second batch. Now, I may have messed this one up. Well, I didn't. It didn't come off the fork, and I think that may have messed things up a little bit. So yeah, we have no silage, so we're going to have to start using our brain for that. We've got a little bit more of the straw that... Well, we actually have double the amount of straw as we do hay. Well, that's because we have to, obviously, bed the shed as well as give it to them as food. A filler, if you will. Get off the fork, man. Why is it not playing well today? Let's go ahead and get an outside view so we can see exactly what's going on here. They will not get off the fork. There we go, we got there in the end. What I'm going to do real quick is make ourselves a little push ram. Push it on a little bit like that. Awesome, so there is our hay on and loaded. Just got to do the same for the straw now. Well, that's like ages to do 4 straw bales. I got to do 8 hay bales. I got to do 8 straw bales now. Wish me luck. Right, okay, so we are fully loaded up now. Like I said, I don't know what we're going to do for silage just yet. We can't really afford much bale. Well, the bales that we can afford will leave us broke. And, why did I turn that off? Let's leave it running. Will leave us broke. And it won't even be that much, like enough bales to actually make anything useful with. So let's go ahead and throw the straps on here. What a bad job. For someone who hasn't played the game for months and months and months, I'm going to say it, I didn't do too bad. The only issue we had was the actual fork. I'm going to put that one on just for safety. Was the actual fork not playing along with us, but it's not too bad. Let's make sure we haven't got too bad of an overhang on the other side. I might even check the other side. No, we're good. Well, the first layer is always easiest. It's when you go up the next layer that things get a bit tricky. That one's a bit wonky, but never mind. Yeah, good. I'm happy. So, last thing to do is to take these up to the cattle farm, and probably won't film me unloading them because you guys will just see enough loading for one day, I think. So yeah, it's been a bit of a strange episode number 1, but we're settling into our farm pretty well, I think. Let's get this turned around. Make sure Sean's following us back. Actually, we'll do that now before it's too late. Control F. Yes. Let's do 25, 45, 40. Cool. Better to have him further back than too close. Right, and let's head out. Do we have our beacons on? Yes, we do. So there's Sean, even though he doesn't need them. Bell spikes are pointing down. That's just double checking on the Ford. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and skip this drive, but I will time-lapse us getting through, like, oh, not time-lapse it, but show us going through the town, because it's always interesting, it. See what sort of idiot drivers we get that won't let a massive tractor come through, and then there's another smaller tractor. I mean, if you're in a Ford Mondeo, or, I don't know, a Vauxhall Corsair, you don't want to argue with this thing. So let's see if we have any idiots, shall we? Right, so we're just going through the town now. It's a bit eerie how quiet this town is today. I mean, it's, what time is it? 11 AM, according to the tractor clock. Well, 1 minute too. And yeah, pretty eerie. Are we in the right lane? Yes, we are. We need to go ahead and turn left. Yeah, you'd think there'd be more people around at 11 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, we're good. Let's hope Sean can get out as well. Well, there's a car coming. Make sure Sean gets out in time. There's Volkswagen sticking out. We make it? Something's wrong with the mirrors on this tractor. I think I need to clean them. They look a bit brown. Did to see Sean though, so we're good. Oh, I hate these islands. The one problem you don't get on American farms is having to maneuver around all these. We are not going around this roundabout. We're going to go straight over the top of it. For those of you who've never been to England, those white roundabouts are basically just painted on. There's a little bit of a bump, but you could drive over them in a car, let alone a tractor. Yeah, they're just like paint that sticks out a bit. So it's not an issue. Right, let's get back to the farm, well, the cattle farm. Right, we're just turning in now. That was quite a short drive, actually, but... Yeah, been a bit of a strange welcome back episode. We've not done the generic episode 1 stuff, which is usually harvested. Of course, we're using seasons now. One little thing, actually, breaking the roleplay for a second. If you guys see me doing something wrong, please let me know. Like I said, it's been a long time since I used seasons. So if you see me doing something wrong to do with seasons, then please let me know. Oh, it's just going to mess up the rest of the series. Right, let's go ahead and get into here like that. Let's go ahead and tell the Ford to back off. We'll get this class off. It's been on for a while now. So we've got a brand new tractor's been used today. Not been pushed to its limits, by all means. We'll let it wear in gradually. We don't want to start pushing it straight out the door. So it's been used for spreading and also carting today. Let's go ahead and get these straps taken off. I'm going to go ahead and unload... Why did that was the wrong button. I'm going to go ahead and get these unloaded. But that's going to be it for us today. Like I said, a bit of a strange episode, but it's just episode number 1. We're settling in. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section what other map you want to see me do. Like I said, we usually do more than one map. I kind of want to do an American map, but I feel people are going to be bored of Lone Oak already because it's been out for a while. So if there is another map that you want me to play, even if it's British, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to stay tuned for my Where Have I Been video. I don't know what it's going to be called yet, but it'll be a face video, so just look for a thumbnail with a picture of my face, because it'll just be me talking into the camera. Yeah, right, let's go ahead and get these unloaded. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please slap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.